Thank you. My name is Tamera Stewart. I'm the National Policy Director of the P3 Alliance. We calculate that 21 to 26% of the American population wouldn't be expected to respond, quote, normally to the doses being incorrectly interpreted as limits in the CDC guidelines based solely on genetic makeup. No other part of our government would knowingly regulate or discriminate against a quarter of Americans based on their DNA. We don't allow employers or insurance companies to treat customers differently based on genetic information, yet that's exactly what's happening in medicine. Just this morning, Dr. Fuden spoke on pharmacogenomics and mentioned that populations from around the world have expected variations in specific CYP activity. My calculations of the population excluded by the CDC guideline were based on that same concept, extrapolated using the known percent of estimated frequency in each variant within each ethnic population in the U.S. We all know that tolerance, health of organs, comorbidities, etc., all impact efficacy and safety of pain medications. The P3 Alliance feels that any guideline or given definition of MME that doesn't account for these and other factors is falling short and even risks stepping into discriminatory medicine. No matter who sets a normal dose or how that normal dose is calculated, because of known variations, it's impossible to account for everyone. If the recent reductions in prescribing were a valid solution and deserve to be celebrated as they are, many of those who were cut off or tapered to ineffective doses wouldn't still be suffering or further destabilizing. None of today's presentations that focused on the reductions of opioid prescribing mentioned tracking patient outcomes. How are the veterans actually doing? When we speak to the large groups of vets, their interpretations on how they're doing is considerably different. It's obvious that desired positive outcome metrics aren't universal, but it seems few are ever included that in what the patient views as important. This is common even though we claim the whole of medicine is about treating patients individually. If inflexible guidelines, algorithms, and definitions based on the imperfect concept of MME are continued to be allowed, we'd like to ask the FDA to require tracking to learn if the given MME or how it's being defined is effective according to the positive outcome metrics that actually matter to patients. Knowing that up to 26% of Americans will not respond normally to less than 90 MME, any official action taken by government agencies or state and local governments attempting to standardize dose or anything with opioid medications must include a way to ensure that variability is being accounted for. Thank you.